Hey everybody, it's Dizzy, and today I have got a indie makeup review on Glamour Doll Eyes. I recently ordered their little grab bag sampler, so I got 5 sample colors to try out, and I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts, my experience ordering from the company, as well as a quick demo on how I did this eye look today using the product. So, I spent like $5.95 and I got 5 samples. Oh, really quickly, before I get any further, just in case anyone asks, my hair's red now. I'm doing a Jean Grey cosplay at the beginning of next month, so I needed red hair for it because I didn't want to wear a wig. So that's what's going on. I don't know if it's going to stick around, and I kind of wish it would have came out brighter, so I'm working on that. But anyway, that's why I look different if you saw the video like 2 days ago and were wondering what's going on. Anyway, so $5.95 and I got 5 sample shades in these little baggies. Glamour Doll Eyes is a cruelty-free company. They are really nice. I had a really good experience as far as actually shopping with them. I ordered my samples. I got a message from Vanessa, who's the owner of the company. Right away, I got really good communication through the Facebook chat thing. She sent me updates when my order was shipped, my tracking number, all that stuff. So really did a great job. I got things really pretty quickly, actually. It was like about a week or so, 10 days maybe, so pretty good for an indie, certainly. Pretty good for most big companies too. This is a little look at her logo. Isn't that cute? It's so fun. I'm going to show you guys the 5 colors I got. I'm going to show you 2 different kinds of swatches, and I'm going to talk about the formula. So the first thing I'm going to do is swatch them on regular primer. This is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later primer. I always swatch on primer to give the eyeshadows the fairest possible assessment. Some of these, now I did not get to pick these colors, and to be honest with you, of the colors I got, there's really only one that I would have actually picked for myself. They're all very pretty colors, they're just not very me. So, you know, keep that in mind. But I will start with the 2 shades that I had a little bit of a problem working with because they're the most glittery and they have a bit of fallout, even more than like I'd say a normal glittery indie shadow that's loose. So the first one is Heedless Heart. This is a beautiful color, and I have worn this all over my eyelid, and it makes this beautiful champagne shade. So that's Heedless Heart over regular primer, and you see it's very glimmery. It's a beautiful like champagne rose gold. And then what I'll do is I'm going to actually take the e.l.f. glitter primer, which is like a much stronger primer, and I'm going to do swatches with that as well right next to it, so you guys can see the difference over like a foiled primer versus a just regular eyeshadow primer. So that is Heedless Heart padded over a foiling medium primer. So do you see it's just a little bit of a stronger shade and more of that metallic aspect comes out. I'm going to add a little bit more light. Boom. There we go. Isn't that a beautiful color? So I do really like that color. It wasn't one I would have probably gravitated towards, but I'm excited to have it. The next one is the Celestial Crash, which is, oh, and by the way, they all say on the packages information. So for instance, Heedless Heart is not lip safe and it is not vegan. This one is Celestial Crash. It is not lip safe and not vegan. The ones that are vegan are marked accordingly. This one is a very light lavender purple, and it's another kind of little glitter bomb. So that is it over regular primer. It's a very light, subtle shimmer, almost sheer. And then over a foiling medium. So yeah, this one is much better over the foiling medium, you can actually see it show up a little better. Hope you guys can actually see these swatches. So yeah, this is a pretty color. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend this one just because it is more like an overlay for other darker shadows. It'd be really pretty over a deeper purple, but by itself, it just wasn't as exciting for me. I'm kind of doing these in sort of random order, but the next one is Wanderlust. This one is a sort of a bluish silvery mermaid color. I am actually wearing this one today. This one is another really glitter balmy color. So yeah, that one is that over regular primer and over a foiling medium, and it is beautiful. Like I said, I'm wearing this today. It's on the inner corner of my eyes, and it is a really pretty color. It is very heavy fallout. I think it is applied best over a foiling medium, but it is a really pretty, if you need like a seafoam, like mermaid silvery green, it is a great version of that. Okay, the next one is Exposed. Exposed is a satin finish. I'm also wearing that today in my crease. I am not a big fan of gray anything, but this is a pretty gray, and it would be a nice staple. Like I said, it's more of a satin finish. It's nicely pigmented, and it's a nice color. So that is Exposed. And then finally, last but not least, is Oddity, which is my favorite color. It's the one that's all over my lid. It is the color I was most impressed with. It is, it's the one I like the most. But it's really nice. I feel like Oddity is very special. And I'm wearing it with the e.l.f. glitter primer today on my lid. So there is Oddity. And it's a beautiful color. It's a really nice, strong green shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to a video of the demo, and then I will be back. Okay, so we're going to match up hopefully this eye with this eye. I'm gonna use Too Faced Shadow Insurance as a first step. This is just gonna go all over the eye. So I'll be taking the Meet Matte Tremoni palette, and I'm going to be going in with Matte Lin, which is the lightest color in the palette, and that's just going to be right under the brow bone. Then I'm going to take Matte Lopez, Matte Lopez, which is this kind of light, warm, brownish shade, and that's going into the actual crease as a transition color on the outer part of the eye so I can get the shape right. So I'm just taking masking tape, getting it on the back of my hand. I should be using surgical tape, but I don't have any. So I'm just getting the stickiness off, and then I'm putting that just on the outer part of the eye, right there. Okay, so that now when I go in with that detail brush and the black, it's going to be a little bit easier to get what I want. So I'm drawing it out like that. I'm pulling that in a little bit, feathering it, and then tracing it into the deep crease. And I'm only going about halfway. And you don't have to get this perfect, because you're going to be going back over it. And then once I get that in there, I'm going to take a pencil brush and kind of just start the smudging process. So yeah, you get that half shape. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the black on the pencil brush and add that just at the outer corner by the tape. Glamour Doll Eyes. So I'm going to be taking Exposed, which is that matte gray shade. I'm going to be taking it onto a Real Techniques base shadow brush. Just getting the smallest little bit of that gray on here. And I'm just putting it where the black was. So I'm just using the gray to kind of blend out the black. I'm creating this little half moon of blacky gray softness. Then I'm gonna blend with a blank brush with nothing on it. Okay, then I'm gonna grab just an ivory color. This is Chamois Nude from Coastal Scents. And get that just right under the brow bone, just to lighten it up even more. And a little on the inner corner of the eye. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and use another Glamour Doll Eyes shadow on the lid, and this is the color I am most excited about. This is Oddity, which is this acid green kind of color. So to do this, I'm going to take e.l.f. glitter primer. And on a clean finger, I'm going to put that all over the lid, the mobile lid, and into the inner corner of the eye. Then I'm gonna take kind of a dense but fluffy brush and start packing Oddity on. Remy, what are you doing? I'm talking to my cat. He's like, oh, you want your fishy. There you go. He's got a little toy he wants. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Oddity is gonna go all over the lid, packed over that glitter primer, so it really pops. And I'll even put it a little bit over the black in the outer corner. And I'm gonna let the green kind of blend over the dark crease. And there we go. Isn't that a beautiful color? I really like the green. I found the green very impressive. A little bit more of the glitter primer. And get that right on the inner part of the eye. And then I'm gonna put Wonderland just on the inner part of the eye. But this is such a glitter bomb, it's like really hard to control. But I will try to be cautious and careful because it is a very pretty color. Yeah, but I mean, it really does. It starts doing some fallout here, but I'm even gonna add a little bit more to the other side because it's pretty. Okay, there we go. So yeah. So that is the eyeshadow part done. And it's not Wonderland, it's Wanderlust. So I'm gonna go in with my Essence Midnight in Paris gel liner and try to do the best. Try to do a wing that somehow matches the other wing. Okay. And then this is why we have micellar water. Clean it up. And then what I like to do is I wipe off my brush and I go in with a eyeliner that matches my gel liner. In this case, that would be the black. Not only does this let me set the line so that it never moves, although this gel liner does stay on very well anyway, it also lets me get it really tight into my lash line so that I don't have a little gap when I apply my mascara. Now, I'm going to do that. I'm going to apply mascara. I'm still using the Pure Volume Vixen mascara. It's still okay. I'll be happy when it's 3 months are up and I can stop using it because it's already getting like clumpy. Okay, so I'm back. I hope you guys enjoyed the demo. My final thoughts on Glamour Doll Eyes: they had good customer service, they had very quick shipping and turnaround time, so they were very easy to work with and order from. In the future, I would probably just buy the colors I wanted and not do the sample packet, since I only really love 2 of the 5 colors that I got. If you're going to use them, they need to be used with primer. And for any of the glitter colors, you want to use a glitter primer or a glitter glue or a fixing medium. And you want to do your eyes first and do your foundation after, because they are messy, they are fallouty. I still have a little bit of fallout from that color that I used on my inner corner. I think it's definitely worth giving a try. The prices were very reasonable, shipping was very reasonable, so all around a very good company. Really quickly, what's on my face, you guys already know what's on my eyes, but on my cheeks I'm wearing Darling Girl Lemonade Spectral Shift highlighter, and Darling Girl Tartlet blush, and then my lipstick is ColourPop Naked Ladies, which I think is discontinued, unfortunately. It was one of those like little collections. But anyway, that's what else is on my face. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.